Hello, everyone. Um, Welcome to this episode, or not episode, but my video of my top 10 most anticipated movies of 2018. I am alone today. I don't have Andrew or Double Nine with me. It's just me. So, thank you guys for whoever's on the live stream now. Thank you guys for watching. First of all, I want to say Happy New Year. It's 2018 already. I am so surprised because 2017 flew by. I did do a top 10 best and worst video of 2017. So if you guys want to check that out, that is on my channel, both of those videos. So now we're going to be talking about the movies that are coming out this year. So 2018 looks like it's going to be a very big year for film. I mean, I feel like I say that every year, but honestly, looking at the amount of movies that are coming out this year, it makes me so excited. Like, I actually want to move into the movie theater because so many big blockbusters and all that kind of stuff is coming out. And a lot of them look great, and I want to talk about some of them. So before I get started, I want to talk to some people. Okay, Jerome, Sammy, Justin Williams, and Danny Zygon, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed today's show. So um, here's what's going to happen. So I won't, like I said, there's a lot of movies coming out in 2018. So what I'm going to do, I'm not going to do any honorable mentions. So I'm just going to tell you guys what my top 10 movies are. So you guys can be surprised, and you guys will have some sort of mystery, you know, to figure out what's on my list and whatnot. But what I will do is after my list, if there's any movie that I didn't mention, you guys can type in a live chat and ask me what I think of this movie, if I'm excited for it or whatnot, because I want to interact more with you guys. Now that I'm alone, it'll give me more of a better opportunity to interact with everyone. So if you have anything you want to ask or any comment at all, please comment, and I will try my best to interact with you guys and all that stuff. CA Cougar, thank you for watching. You just made it. Yeah, you made it on time. I'm gonna start really quick. And Danny Zygon, yeah, I'll do that at the end, Danny. I'll just say my only one least anticipated. That's it. And then maybe I'll mention some others I'm not looking forward to. But this video in particular, I just want to talk about the ones I'm mostly excited for. So yeah. All right. So without any further ado, let's get started. All right. Number 10. My number 10 is the first animated film on the list. Now, if you were to tell me that I would have an animated movie from Sony Animation Pictures on my anticipated list last year, I would have laughed in your face. But here we are. My number 10 is Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. Now, Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse is going to be released on December 14th, 2018. And they released a teaser trailer about a couple of weeks ago, I want to say. And I'm very excited. Now, as far as what the movie's about, I'm not entirely sure because even on IMDb, the story says the plot is being kept under wraps. So um, we have no idea what the story really is. But what's awesome is that Peter Parker is not the main character in this movie. It's actually Miles Morales, and I'm very excited about that. I'm excited to see Miles Morales in getting his own movie, and I love the animation, just like how the animation looks in the trailer looks really cool. And yeah, I mean the trailer was really good. I mean it didn't give away a lot, and I mean that's expected. The movie's gonna come out in almost a year from now, but it gave you enough for you to make excited. And I thought the ending was really cool. How Miles Morales is talking to someone. I think it's Peter Parker, but he says, "Oh, you tell me there's more." It's actually really cool. So the teaser is really good. Despite the fact I don't know what the movie's really about, it's an animated film that looks really interesting and really entertaining and stuff. And it was a good trailer. Also, Lord and Miller are producing and writing the film, so that's a plus. I think they're very talented. So yeah, Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse is my number 10. I can't wait to see it. All right, number 9. Excuse me. My number 9 is The New Mutants. The New Mutants is going to be released on April 13th, 2018. And for those of you who don't know, The New Mutants is one of the 3 X-Men films coming out this year. And it's actually a horror film. Like, it's straight up a horror film. There was a trailer that was released about, I want to say 2 months ago, maybe. And I loved the trailer, honestly. I mean, again, it was a trailer that didn't really give away much, but it gave me enough like footage for me to be excited for it. Like I don't want to see any other trailer. I just want to see the movie now. So what's interesting is that the director for this movie, I think his name is Josh Boone. Now hear this. he directed two movies. Okay, the first movie he directed was Stuck in Love, and that's a very underrated film. I saw that years ago, and it was really good. And he also directed The Fault in Our Stars, which I think is a fantastic film. So it's definitely a very different film, like for sure. It's very different. So and yeah, I mean, I like the fact that it's a horror film. It's an X-Men film that's a horror film because it's from Fox, and movies like Deadpool and Logan, they're very different. You know, you have a comedy that breaks the fourth wall. You have Logan, that was like a drama western, and you have a horror film now. It seems like Fox is kind of reinventing this superhero genre, and it's pretty cool. So I am definitely excited for it. Okay, a couple more people in the live chat. Oh, Jackson's on. Hey, Jackson, what's up? Oh, and some people saying their list. Maybe those movies you guys are mentioning now will be on my list later on. Who knows? We'll just have to see. So my number 9 is The New Mutants. All right, number 8. My number 8 is a film that's coming out on February 23rd, 2018. So it's coming out next month, and that is Annihilation. Annihilation. Okay, so I saw the teaser trailer about, I want to say, 3 months ago. I saw it on YouTube, and when I saw it, I just thought, I can't wait to see this. This movie looks intriguing as hell. Again, like this is the third time I'm saying this, but it's a. I know there's another trailer online, like a full length trailer, but I didn't see that one. I just saw the teaser trailer, and I got to tell you, it's so intriguing. Again, I don't really know what the movie's about. All I know is that it has Natalie Portman, it has Jennifer Jason Leigh, it has Oscar Isaac. It's from Alex Garland, the writer and director of Ex Machina. He's also written movies like 28 Days Later and Dread. So you have, a very talented cast here and a talented writer and director. And like I said, the trailer was very intriguing, and it looks like it could be one of those science fiction films that's going to be, really well acclaimed from both critics and audiences because it just seems so interesting. Maybe it was the way the trailer put together. I don't know, but I have a feeling this is going to be a really special one. So Annihilation looks really good. I don't really know what the movie's about. From my understanding, Natalie Portman is she's a biologist, and she goes on this journey, and some weird shit happens. I'm not exactly sure what's going on, but visually the movie looks awesome. And Alex Garland from Ex Machina, Dread, 28 Days Later, he did a movie called Sunshine. He wrote the screenplay for that. I haven't seen that yet, but it looks like he knows what he's doing. So Annihilation's a film I'm definitely looking forward to, and that is my number 8. All right, so now we're on to number 7. My number 7 is a film I can actually talk more about. That is Sicario 2 Soldado. Now, Sicario 2 Soldado is going to be released on June 29th, 2018, and I can't wait. Oh my God. So the trailer was released about 2 weeks ago, and this movie looks insane. Have you seen the trailer? This movie looks intense. I mean, there's a line in the movie, in the trailer where Josh Brolin tells Benicio del Toro that like all hell's can like there are no rules. Basically you're free to do what you want. And from that trailer, oh my God, this movie looks like it's going to be intense times 100. Now, the first movie, Sicario, was one of my favorite movies of 2015. I loved it. And hearing a sequel made me kind of skeptical because I knew Denis Villeneuve wasn't coming back, and Emily Blunt's not coming back either. But Benicio del Toro's coming back, Josh Brolin's coming back, and Taylor Sheridan, the screenwriter, is coming back too. And Taylor Sheridan's on fire with movies like Sicario, Hella High Water, Wind River. The guy's proving himself to be an exceptional talent, and I feel like for this movie, we have I think it's in good hands. Honestly, it doesn't seem like one of those sequels that's going to be made just because the first one's successful. Like it looks like a different movie, but it still looks really good. And Roger Deakins won't be doing the cinematography for this movie, but even then, the cinematography in the trailer is awesome. I mean, it has some beautiful wide shots of like destruction and chaos. And yeah, the trailer was really cool, and I can't wait to see it. Honestly, I'm surprised it's on my list because I was excited, and I have no idea who the director is. But watching that trailer made me anticipate the film more than I had hoped. So yeah, Soldado is my number 7. Okay, so CA Cougar says so excited for Soldado. Yep, me too. Jackson says Soldado looks very good. Hope it doesn't suffer from sequelitis. Yeah, originally that's what I thought that it might, but because Taylor Sheridan is writing and just how good the trailer looks, I feel like it's going to be a great sequel. And I have mentioned this like twice before. I'll just say it again for those of you who don't know. Taylor Sheridan did say in an interview that this movie is going to be so dark, it's going to make Sicario look like a comedy. Oh man, that's saying a lot because Sicario is a dark as fuck movie. So yeah. All right. So all right, let's move on. So that was my number 7. Okay, number 6. Now my number 6 is a film I imagine it's going to be a lot higher on other people's lists. But I'm still very excited for this movie. In fact, all these 6 movies I'm going to mention, I actually kept on flipping back and forth. Not my number 1. I knew my number 1 was, but through to 6, I'm like, okay, maybe this spot here. So I had to rank them. So this is only my number 6, but keep in mind I'm still very excited, and that is Deadpool 2. Deadpool 2 will be released on June 1st, 2018, and all these release dates are according to IMDb.com. So I'm hoping these are all accurate. But anyway, I'm highly anticipating Deadpool 2. I really love that trailer. I mean, that wet on wet trailer. That was hilarious. Oh my god. I mean, it's about like 2 minutes, like 3 minutes long, and the majority of it is really funny. But you actually see some footage of the movie, and it looks from that like 10-minute or 15-minute sequence of like the trailer that they showed. It looks awesome. Oh my god, this movie looks intense. The first one was one of my favorite movies of 2016. I loved Deadpool. It was so definitely one of the better Marvel films out there. I'll go as far as saying that. Not only was it really funny, but it was a great origin story. And Ryan Reynolds, in my opinion, gives one of the best superhero performances ever. And yeah, Deadpool 2. It's not from the same director. Unfortunately, I know Tim Miller directed the first one, but due to creative differences, he's going to be leaving the second one. It's from the director of Atomic Blonde. Now, I have not seen Atomic Blonde. I've heard mixed things. But I'm just judging the trailer. You know, I'm saying my anticipation just based on the trailer and just my excitement for a sequel alone. And Deadpool 2 just looks like I feel like it's going to be a great sequel. Hopefully, it doesn't suffer from sequelitis. Again, I haven't seen Atomic Blonde, so I can't really comment on that. But I feel like with Ryan Reynolds back and some of the other characters coming back, and if they keep up with the humor and the action scenes, I feel like we can have another great Deadpool film. And that's what I really want, and I imagine that's what all of you guys want. For those of you who are looking forward to the film, so yeah, not really much else I can say. Just that I hope it's a great film, and Ryan Reynolds, I'm sure he's gonna kill it. So yeah, and Jackson says Deadpool 2 has some of the best trailers out there. Yeah, I mean, it was hilarious, man. I couldn't stop laughing. I had to watch that shit like twice in a row. It's so funny. Oh yeah, T.A. Cougar says my number 6 is Wreck-It Ralph 2. Sammy says my number 6 would be First Man. Okay, all right. So like I said, Owen Buckner, hey, what's up? Yeah, so like I said, we'll see if any of those movies are later on my list. All right, number 5. Now we're in the top 5, ladies and gentlemen. So my number 5 is Ralph Breaks the Internet, Wreck-It Ralph 2. That is going to be coming out on November 21st, 2018. Now, there's no trailer for this yet, and I get it. It's a little too early, so who knows when we get the trailer. Probably get the trailer maybe sometime in May, maybe sometime during the summer. Who knows? But even without a trailer, I'm still very much anticipating this film. Why? A couple of reasons. One, I love the first Wreck-It Ralph movie. Wreck-It Ralph was it was surprising. Like I was looking forward to it, and when I saw it, I ended up really loving the film. And to me, it's one of the better modern Disney films out there. It's very entertaining, and it should have won the Oscar over Brave. I mean, I think Brave's a decent film, but I think Wreck-It Ralph was something special. It was amazing. So I really think I should have won. But it's okay because it's still a great film, and we're getting the sequel finally. It's been 2012, 6 years. Oh my God, time flies, man. 6 years. Uh, but yeah, why I'm excited is because, like I said, the first one was great, and I feel like they could really expand upon in the sequel. I've heard that at D23 they showed some footage, and I've heard it was spectacular. From a couple people, have gotten very positive feedback, and apparently the Disney princesses are coming back. So like Elsa from Frozen, you got Rapunzel, you got Moana, and I'm not sure if like the old Disney princesses are coming back. If one of you guys want to verify that for me, I'm not entirely sure. But even if that's not the case, the fact that there are people coming back from other films, I think that's really cool. I feel like this movie's gonna be groundbreaking for sure. So Wreck-It Ralph 2 is gonna be it's the second animated film on my list, and I'm very much anticipating it. I'm hoping it's either on par or even better than the first one. And it's from the same directors too, and one of the directors also did Zootopia, so I feel like this movie's definitely in very good hands. So I'm hoping to see a trailer soon. I mean, I'm very excited enough as it is. It's my number 5, and I'm sure a trailer would just make me more excited. So yeah, that's all I can pretty much say about that. I mean, it's hard to say without really a trailer, but I am still very much anticipating this film. And yeah, that's it. Oh, Andrew. Hey, what's up, Andrew? And there was a big gap between Kung Fu Panda 2 and 3, and 3 was really good. Yeah, I agree. A big gap is is a good thing, I think. You know, usually when a movie comes out 2 years after, or a year after, it's not usually a good thing, but when a film takes its time with a sequel, it's usually a good sign. So I'm I'm definitely have high expectations for Wreck-It Ralph too. Oh, Andrew says they're all coming back, but the voice actors that are still alive are coming back. Oh, come on. I'm sorry. They're all coming back, but the voice actors that are still alive are coming back. The ones that we unfortunately dead are being replaced. Okay, all right. So in other words, Snow White, Cinderella, they'll be in the movie too, or is it just Moana and all the new modern princesses? Like, are the old princesses coming back as well? Because that I'm not too sure on. I've heard that Disney princesses are going to be in the film, but I'm not too sure if like Cinderella and like all the Disney icons, the ones we all know and love are. Okay, Andrew said I believe so. Yeah, I think so too. I'm not too sure, but I believe that'll be the case. All right. So Wreck-It Ralph breaks the internet. Wreck-It Ralph 2 is coming out in November. I wish it was coming out sooner, but I'm willing to wait. So that is my number 5. Okay. All right, number 4. My number 4 is from director Steven Spielberg. I think I just gave it away, and that is Ready Player One. This has got to be one of the coolest trailers I've seen in a long time. Now, I know there's 2 trailers. I've only seen the teaser one. I'm not seeing the second trailer. I mean, if I go into movies and I see it, then it is what it is. But for the time being, I just want to stick with the teaser trailer because that trailer alone makes me want to go to the midnight premiere for that movie for Ready Player One because the concept just seems awesome. And then just seeing characters like Freddy Krueger. You got the Iron Giant there. You got the vehicle from Back to the Future. And apparently, the second trailer they show more characters. And no spoilers, please. I mean, I won't ban you if you say anything, but like I just want to be surprised when I go into the movie. It just feels like Steven Spielberg hasn't done a film like this in so long, and the fact that he's doing a film like this again, and it looks like this film's going to be really good, makes me so excited. I don't know. It looks like a nerd dream come true. Honestly, it's the best way I can describe it. Now, it's based off a book. I have not read the book. I've heard great things about the book. I don't know. I can't really comment on that. But the movie looks awesome. That's all I can say. And it's Steven Spielberg, for God's sake. I mean, yeah, sure, the man hasn't made every perfect movie out there, but I would say the majority of his films are awesome. So I think we're in good hands. Steven Spielberg, Ready Player One is my number 4. Yeah, it's coming out March 30th, 2018. When I found out it was coming out in March, I was surprised. I thought it was coming out in the summer, but it's coming out a lot sooner than I expect. And hey, I'm not complaining. So yeah. Um, Danny Zygon says the trailer was badass. I agree, 100%. Tia Cougar says love the second trailer. I'm sure it's great, but like I said, I want to be surprised because the first trailer alone just got me so excited. So I just don't want to see any more trailers. Andrew says it feels like something he would do back in the day. Yeah, it does. It's like if Austin Putnam said this once. It's like if Steven Spielberg went back in time, like he was 30 years old and just filmed this. Like it just, yeah, it seems like something he would do back then. Yeah, Andrew says they say it's a holy grail of pop culture. Honestly, it seems like it, and that's not a bad thing. So, so yeah. Owen Buckner says I'm excited for Early Man because Claymation's fantastic, and I love Pirates Band. I haven't seen Pirates Band and Misfits yet. Okay, so Ready Player One is my number 4. Okay, we're in the top 3. My number 3. Now, my number 3 is a film I imagine everybody, well, 95% of the population has moved to number 1. Like, I know that for a fact. Like, everyone that I know, or mostly everyone I know, has this as their number 1 most anticipated. And I can see why. It's my number 3, so don't kill me, please. It's Avengers: Infinity War. That movie's coming out May 4th, 2018, and that's expected. Like usually, the first movie of the summer is a Marvel film, so they're continuing that tradition. So they're doing it with Avengers: Infinity War, and my God, that trailer. I'm not even exaggerating. It's like one of the best trailers I've ever seen in my life. Like when that trailer was over, I had to see it again right away because I couldn't. It was like so much awesomeness just for one viewing. Like I had to watch it again to make sure I just caught everything because it was such a great trailer. And I love that last shot, man. And I won't, nah, fuck it, I'll say it. It's when Thor's, he like says, "Who the hell are you people?" And he's the Guardians of the Galaxy. Man, I just knowing that these two are gonna interact with each other, it's gonna be so cool. And Thanos, man, woo! Finally, he's going to do something. That's cool. And he looks like he's going to be intimidating. He's going to be frightening. Josh Brolin looks like he's going to kill it. And that. Oh yeah, I didn't mention that in Deadpool 2. Josh Brolin's going to play Cable. Yeah, I forgot to mention that. I'm sorry about that. Yeah, I'm sure he's going to kill it as that too. So he's going to be doing Deadpool 2 and Avengers: Infinity War. That's awesome. Anyway, back to Avengers: Infinity War. Yeah, I love the trailer. This is everything the MCU's been building up to. 10 years in the making. Yeah, 10 years because Iron Man started 2008. So 10 years in the making. They've all been leading up to this. And the Russo brothers are coming back. I'm really happy that they're doing it. Nothing against Joss Whedon or anyone else who's done work for the MCU, but I really feel like the Russo brothers are the right people because Winter Soldier and Civil War are among there with the absolute best of the MCU, at least for me. And I feel like a lot of other people feel the same way. So I feel like they're the right people for this film. And yeah, I can't wait to see everyone interact with each other. Can't wait to see what happens, who's gonna die. Like I'm nervous because like I love all these characters. I mean, not I didn't like Quicksilver the way Aaron Taylor Johnson portrayed him, but generally speaking, everyone else I've really liked. So it's gonna be kind of heartbreaking to see who dies next. But I'm excited. I can't wait. I mean, everyone has a number one, and I understand why. Like I get it completely. It's my number three, but there's just two movies I'm just personally anticipating a little more. But yeah, I cannot wait. I am definitely gonna go to like Thursday night to this because it just looks incredible. It's like it's an event, honestly. It looks like this movie's gonna be an event. And yeah, it's anticipated, very heavily anticipated for a reason. So yeah, Infinity War is my number three. And yeah, it's the beginning of Danny Zygon says it's the beginning of the end. Oh yeah, and he said Owen Buckton says, what about the shot where the Avenger and the Wakanda army are charging like they're in Narnia? Hey, that was a great shot though. I mean, I love that shot, honestly. And yeah, I mean, Andrew said Aaron Taylor Johnson's a great A Goon. I'm not a big fan of his, honestly. Other than Kick-Ass, I liked him a lot in Kick-Ass. And he was good in Nocturnal Animals, but other films, I'm not too big on him. All right, so Danny Zygon says, I feel bad that I get to see it a week early before you guys. So yeah, you guys usually, every other country usually gets the Marvel movies a week before us. So please, Danny Zygon, no spoilers. All right, so number two, my number two is, now I know you're going to be thinking, I had this over Avengers: Infinity War. Yeah, and I'll tell you why when I mention him. My number two is Black Panther. Black Panther is it's my number two. It's going to be released on February 16th, 2018. So it's coming out next month, about like Valentine's Day weekend about there, which is pretty cool. I mean, 2016, Deadpool came out Valentine's Day weekend. So we're getting another Marvel movie coming out Valentine's Day weekend. That's cool. And I cannot wait to see this movie. Yeah, I know, you're thinking, I have this above Infinity War. I do, and I'll tell you why. First off, Civil War, you guys know I love that movie. But one of the two highlights of that movie for me were Black Panther and Spider-Man. And after I saw this movie, Civil War, I wanted to see a Black Panther solo movie right away. And the trailers have been fantastic, honestly. I know there's like 3 or 4 trailers. I think like the first 2 trailers, and that's enough for me. Like, I don't need to see any more to have me sold. I'm sold enough as it is. And the cast looks great. Chadwick Boseman, who plays Black Panther, was so awesome. And I really can't wait to see what they do with his story and how everything plays out. And the cast, like I said, looks amazing. What really, really gets me excited, though, I'll tell you what is the main thing that gets me more excited, perhaps even more than Infinity War. It's the director, Ryan Coogler. This guy is the man. All right, he made 2 films, Fruitvale Station, one of the most underappreciated films of the decade, a very heartbreaking film, but a very good one. And he made Creed, a phenomenal boxing film, one of my favorite movies of that year. And now he's making Black Panther, and the trailers look like it's gonna. The trailers make the movie look like it's gonna be great. It's gonna, live up to the hype. And man, I can't wait. I really cannot wait to see Black Panther. Like, I want to see it like tomorrow or something because it looks awesome, honestly. And yeah, Black Panther looks great. I cannot wait. Yeah, City Cooker says Ryan Coogler directing. That's already enough to sell me. Yeah, honestly. MC Deadpool says, dude, Black Panther is like the one movie my parents want to see with me. Yeah, hey, see it with them. Why not? I mean, if they're going to pay for your ticket, why not? Go ahead. Creed has slowly become my favorite movie of 2015. Yeah, you know what? I don't blame you. That is a phenomenal film. My favorite movie of 2015 is Mad Max Fury Road. So that's my number one. But Creed was on my top 5, I think. Loved Creed. It was so good. And yeah, all right. So that's pretty much what I got to say about Black Panther. Okay, so my number one, Incredibles 2. I mean, I've said this many times in other podcasts and just on social media that how excited I am for this movie. It's happening. It's finally happening. My God, after 14 years, it's happening. We're getting the sequel finally. I have not been this excited for an animated film since Toy Story 3. I am not exaggerating. I am. Look, all these little kids that are planning to see this movie. Listen, that theater's gonna be full of people my age. All right. The first one came out when I was in elementary school. I'm a senior in college, and it's coming out. For God's sake, we're finally getting it though, so that's a good thing. And yeah, there's not a full length trailer yet. There's a teaser trailer. The teaser trailer was great though, and I can't wait to see a full trailer though. I'm like, it's my most anticipated film of the year. I don't even need to see a trailer to make me more excited, but seeing a trailer would make my day. You know, and Brad Bird's coming back, and apparently it's picking up right after where the first one left off. I can't wait to see the characters again. I just, man, I just talking about it puts a smile on my face. I think it's the first time ever I had an animated film on my number one most anticipated like of a year. Honestly, like that's how excited I am for this film. And yeah, I mean, I mentioned three animated films on this list, and it's funny because last year I thought it was a really bad year for animation, but it looks like 2018 it's picking it up with the animation, so I'm very happy about that for sure. So so yeah, too late, 14 years too late. uh yeah, I mean everyone's saying Avengers pretty well. Yeah, I mean I can understand completely. Like I said, I'm just excited for Incredibles 2 more personal taste. So that's my top 10 most anticipated. Now I know there are a couple of films I haven't mentioned, so if there's any films you guys want to ask me about, like literally any film that's coming out this year that you want to know my opinion on or what I think of it, if I'm excited, if I'm not excited, because there's more than 10 movies I'm excited for. I just did 10 movies, you know, just to condense it to 10 films. But any films you guys want to ask me about, you guys are more than welcome to. You know, I'm happy to interact with you people. So yeah. Oh, in the meantime, I'll just read the comments here. Owen Buckner says, Isle of Dogs comes from the director who made the 6 out of 5 movie I've given this decade. Owen, is it Moonrise Kingdom or Grand Budapest Hotel? Which one are you referring to? Uh, well, in terms of Isle of Dogs, I have seen the trailer. It looks good. I'm definitely excited. It looks pretty good. I've only seen two Wes Anderson films, two of his films, The Grand Budapest Hotel and Moonrise Kingdom. And I really like both. I would like to see more of his films, but this trailer looks good. And it has a really good cast, too. Like, if you see the trailer, like, there's 3 rows of just famous actors, a top-notch cast. And it was fun. It was a funny trailer. Like, I'm excited for Isle of Dogs, for sure. So, yes, I am looking forward to that. Okay. Danny Russman asks, how come First Man isn't on your list? The director made your favorite film of 2014 and 2016. Well, there's a lot of movies I'm excited for in 2018. It could be that First Man doesn't have a trailer yet. You can make the argument that there are a couple of films on my list, like Wreck-It Ralph 2, or no, I think just Wreck-It Ralph 2 is the only one that doesn't have a trailer on my list. But I'm just more excited for the 10 films on my list, honestly. You're right. Damien Chazelle did direct Whiplash and La La Land. I fucking love those movies so much. And I'm sure First Man is going to be great. So it probably would be like in my top 15. If I had to make a top 15 list. So yeah. I am excited for it, though. I am very excited. It's just not on my list because I'm just excited for the 10 movies more. It's just that simple. MC Deadpool. Annihilation. That was my number 8. I'm excited for Annihilation. The trailer doesn't give away much, but I'm intrigued as hell. And it's from Ex Machina director, so yeah. Justin Williams asks, Rampage? I have not seen the trailer for that yet. I've heard mixed things, though. I've heard some people say it looks really bad, and some people are looking forward to it. I don't know. Andrew Hayes, Isle of Dogs. Oh, I just answered that. I'll just answer it again real quick. I'm excited. Looks really good. Jay Cougar, I have way too many honorable mentions. It's true. Like, 2018 looks like a great year for film. Danny Z, Early Man? Okay. Early Man. I have seen the trailer. It's the animated film. My honest opinion, it looks good. Not great. Perhaps the movie will be great. I don't know. I mean, there's been times where the trailer has been underwhelming and the film turned out to be a lot better. That might be the case for this movie. But for me personally, it looked cute, looked funny. Not like anticipating it though, like crazy, but it looks fine. Maybe perhaps I'm gonna see it regardless, but yeah. Owen Buckner, the Grand Budapest Hotel. Okay, yeah, that's a great one. Fantastic Beasts: Crimes of Grindelwald. Um, it's interesting because I've seen the first one in theaters and I liked it. I thought it was pretty good. So the second one, yeah, I'm not like super hyped, and I'm not like dreading it at all. I'm open minded. I'm probably gonna see it, but I'm not like super hyped about it. I know there are people who have it under top 10. Like I remember Brett was going over a list on Flicks with the Dicks, and it was like noticed number one most anticipated of the year for that list or whatever he was reading. And I mean, it looks good, but I'm not like super hyped or anything like that. So yeah. C.A. Cougar, Pacific Rim Uprising, looks pretty cool. Guillermo del Toro's not coming back, which is a bummer, but I did like the trailer. It looks like Pacific Rim is like what Transformers should be. So there's that. I mean, it looks like a fun time at the movie. So yeah, I'm excited. Jurassic World: Fallen Kingdom. I I wasn't a fan of the trailer, unfortunately. Now, I thought Jurassic World was fine. Thought it was decent. I gave it a 7 out of 10. Um, I thought it was fine. I don't think it's bad at all. I don't think it's great. The second trailer, I don't know. I found it very underwhelming. I don't think it looks bad, but I don't know. The trailer didn't do much for me. Perhaps another trailer will be better for me. So, but right now I'm like 50-50 with it. So I'm in a minority. I know there are people who are very excited for Jurassic World too, but yeah. Uh, Owen Buckton says don't watch Steve Zissou. I don't even know what that is. That Wes Anderson? Danny Westman. Isn't Martin Scorsese supposed to come? Oh, that's right. Yeah, he is. The Irishman. Yeah, I'm very excited for that. Yes, that'll probably be like my number 11 or 12 or something. Yeah, I'm very excited for The Irishman for sure. Yeah. Okay, that's kind of what I thought too. I saw the trailer for Early Man, but I wasn't really into it. Yeah. To me, it just looks decent, honestly. Uh, Danny Zygon says, first trailer, I was hyped for it. Love Aardman. Yeah, Aardman's good. I haven't. Wallace and Gromit, I really like. Shaun of the Sheep, also really like that one a lot. So, like I said, it's probably going to be great. I'm just saying the trailer was just okay to me. Um, okay. So that's all for the comments so far. I guess in the meantime, unless you guys have anything more, you guys can still ask, but I'll go over my least anticipated because I said I would. Least anticipated, 50 Shades Freed. I mean, I don't think anyone's really, surprised by that. The trailer is terrible. I'm sorry. If you had seen my worst of the year list, 50 Shades Darker was like my number 6 or something. I hated the second one. I hated the first one. This is like, this has potential to be the worst trilogy of all time. Yes, even worse than The Purge for me, because I just don't get it, man. The acting is so wooden. The dialogue is terrible. There's no chemistry between the characters. And on top of that, the thing it markets the most, the sex scenes are terrible too. They're so boring and the directing is awful. Like, and these movies are so boring. Like they feel like 5 hours long each. And this one looks like, really, don't miss the climax. I mean, come on. Aren't they giving this movie an IMAX too? Oh my god. And I know this movie's gonna make money too, because this movie has its fan base. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to that. Jesus. That is my least anticipated film of the year. If you ask me what my runner up is, Purge 4, easily. They're making a fourth one because of money. But yeah, Purge 4 is another one. Peter Rabbit looks pretty stupid. I'm trying to just think of movies on top of my head. There's one with John Cena. I think it's called Blockers. That looks bad. I saw the trailer for that. Oh my god, that looks like another awful R-rated comedy. And I'm sure there are more movies. I was more looking into like the movies I'm more excited for, honestly. Okay, I got some comments here. So, Owen Buckton, I hated the first Jurassic World, so I'm so I'm not excited for it. Understandable. Shay Cougar, what about Mowgli? Yeah, okay. So interestingly enough, there's going to be another Jungle Book movie this year. Now I know many of you are thinking, why? We had one in 2016, and it was phenomenal. To me, it's the best live action Disney film we've had. But they're doing one, and Andy Serkis is directing it, and it has Christian Bale as one of the main actors. And I forgot who else is in the movie. Oh, Benedict Cumberbatch, I think, is in it too. So that's a great cast, and Andy Serkis directing intrigues me for sure. So I'm gonna go with an open mind. I mean, I just find it strange they're making another one so soon. But hey, if it's gonna be great, then why not? So yeah, I'm keeping an open mind for that one. I'm intrigued. I would say I'm more intrigued than I'm like excited for it. If that makes sense. Okay. Um, The Purge is getting a prequel. Wait, is The Purge for a oh yeah, that is a prequel. Oh god. Yeah, it's probably gonna make the movie have more plot holes because this story doesn't make any sense, honestly. Um, we also have a movie with Melissa McCarthy with the director of Tammy and the Boss. Oh, wonderful. Sherlock Gnomes trailer was awful. Yeah, that looks bad too. Sherlock Gnomes looks pretty bad. Yeah, it's way better than that piece of shit Alice in Alice in Wonderland movie. Alice in Wonderland was not good. Yeah. Um. Yeah, but the weekend after, you guys have both Black Panther and Early Man. Oh, is Early Man coming out the same day as Black Panther? I didn't even know that. Okay, that's cool. Sounds goody. Uh, yeah, those are most anticipated. I mean, unless you guys have any other movies you guys want me to comment on or anything like that, you know. Like I said, I'm more than happy to talk with you guys. Pretty sure life thing, but yeah. So I was gonna say something that I completely forgot. Oh, tomorrow will be the eighth episode of the MTVM podcast. I'll be doing it with Andrew and Double Nine. You know, should be exciting. You know, that good stuff. So yeah, I mean, I think that's it. I don't see any more comments. So, oh, Justin Williams. Okay, you mentioned Slender Man. Slender Man. Yeah, I saw the trailer today. It looks okay, honestly. I don't think it looks like garbage or anything, but it just looks mediocre to me. It looks like I don't care for it, honestly. Owen Buckner. I'm surprised no one mentioned Han Solo. I didn't mention Han Solo. I know I didn't, but I'm surprised no one in the chat mentioned Han Solo till now. Okay. Well, Han Solo. Now, here's the thing about Han Solo. I was very excited for this movie. It was in like my top 10 most anticipated of the year when Lord and Miller were directing it. Now, for those of you who don't know, they were fired from Kathleen Kennedy, and now Ron Howard's doing the movie. Now, it's not that I think Ron Howard's a bad director because he is not, but it feels, I don't know, man. I should be excited for this movie, but it just feels like one of those movies that the studio's just taking complete control over. You know what I mean? Like because of the production issues and like the reshoots and the change of director and Kathleen Kennedy seeming like she fired Lord and Miller for not taking risks and just wanting to play it safe makes me not so excited for the movie. Like, here's the thing. I want, and I'm not just talking about Han Solo, I'm talking about every movie in general, okay? I want every movie to surprise me and to be good. I want this movie to be great, okay? I want this movie to surprise me, to prove me wrong. But I'm just telling you how I feel. I I don't know how I feel, man. I mean, what's funny is that this movie's coming out on my birthday. It's coming out May 25th, which is my birthday, and it's coming out on that day. Last year, Baywatch came out on my birthday, and that was a shitty movie on my birthday. So I'm hoping that's another reason to hope that Han Solo will be great. So yeah, I mean, look, I hope it's good, but it's just not my top 10 was anticipated for those reasons. If Lord and Miller was still directing, it would still be on my list, but we'll see. I'm hoping Ron Howard does great. We'll just have to see, honestly. Um, Tomb Raider wasn't a fan of the trailer, to be honest. I mean, Alicia Vikander, I like her. She's very attractive. She's a very talented actress. I didn't think the trailer though. So I kind of wish Black Panther was coming out the same weekend as 50 Shades Freed, so that 50 Shades Freed would never have the pleasure of being number one at the box office. Yeah, I agree. I agree with you. I thought they would come out the same weekend, but all right. Oh, the remake of Overboard. I didn't even see that trailer. Tomb Raider looks like shit. Yeah, I didn't like the trailer, honestly. Um, Daisy Ridley would have been a better Lara Croft. Yeah, I mean, yeah, perhaps you're right, but like, I have faith in Alicia Vikander. She's a really good actress, honestly. I like her a lot. So yeah, all right. I think that's the end of the live stream. Uh, thank you guys for watching the live stream. I do appreciate it. Do appreciate you guys watching, the live stream, and for those of you who participated in the live chat, I will be on tomorrow for the MTVM podcast. We'll be returning after 2 weeks, and yeah, like I said, I want to thank you guys in the live chat, and yeah, thank you guys for watching. So I had fun sharing my top 10 most anticipated, and yeah, until next time, guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Until then, stay classy.